Shafi'i, you should have told me your exam is on Tuesday. I thought everyone's exam dah habis. Shafi'i, you should have told me your exam is on Tuesday. I thought it was already all over, so but never mind. Okay, next time, if let's say I suggest a ridiculous thing like this, you must correct me lah. Don't be afraid. Okay. Okay, let's go to this one. This is St. Patrick's school. You know what's a saint? Saint. You know saint? You ever met a saint before? You know what's a saint? Never. I went to this saint dah meninggal lah. I went to Johor to meet this saint, a very old man. Who is a saint? What we call in Malay is called wali lah. Wali Allah. If you go to Tanjung Pagar, there is Habib Noh punya mosque. Habib Noh is considered a saint. He was living during Raffles' time. The British used to jail him inside jail, and the next thing he's outside of jail, suddenly just like that. He has his special karama lah, they call it. Anyway, okay, we are going to go through this in honor of Mr. Shafi'i. I thought I wanted to start with another topic, but not yet because the exam is not yet here. Let us find this one now. This is something simple. You might be tested or something. Number 2A, please. Number 2A. Yeah, I'll join Inshira in having my dinner, which is actually muesli. Okay, any answers so far? We have. Yeah, please. Don't need to ask. Just go. Don't need to wait for me. You need to go toilet, take a calculator, whatever. Please go. Okay, I'm okay. If you feel that you need to ask, just say I need to take something and then leave straight. Okay, especially toilet, no. Okay, anyone? Well done, Shafi'i. Only Shafi'i, please do question 1A. Later explain us the answer. Shafi'i, yeah. 1A, Shafi'i. You must know this. So 1A, B, and C. Inshallah, well done. Inshallah, also do question 1A. I will show you question number 2, the formula. You need to know this formula. All right. I'll show you question number 2 first. Now, remember this formula, Ryan. You got to remember this formula there. Below here, there's only 4 numbers you can put in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4th one will always be 1. Always. Okay? What you want to find, you put it here. Now, there's something you want to find. You see, sold for 57,000 means the discount is $3,000. You minus, you get $3,000. That is the discount. Now, I'm going to ask you now in percentage. I'm going to inform you what is most important is your identification of 100%. So 100% here is 60,000. So we write it down here. Just 60K. I just put 60K like that. This is 100%. What the question is asking you now is, what is 3K? 3K is 3,000, right? The discount is the amount you don't pay. That's discount. What is it? How many percent? That's what the question is asking you. Can you see you don't know this? So you can write this down. Write down as you're working. So what you want to find is the 3K. How much is the 3K in a percentage? This one down here, you put it down here. Now, how to fit in? This is a special ratio actually. This one, how to put in? If this on top, you put money, the bottom must be money. So this one must be 60K. Or we put 60,000. Down here is 3,000. And this 60,000, 100%. Notice one of it is percent, one of it is money or items or whatever. These two must be correlate. That means correlate. 60K is 100%. And all you need to do is this and you'll get 5%. Now, if you don't know this, you can do a slower method here. Okay, how to get to 3? 60 divided by what? Oh, 60 divided by 20 lah. Okay, then you do the same thing on the other side. You divide this by 20. You will get 5%. But if you know this one, just like that, no, you know this thing, you always put 1 here. What you want to find, you write here. Let's say what you want to find is X. And this one will always be a correlation. It could be, let's say, 40% is $25. So you want to find what's 100%. Then you put like that. So this special thing, if you're able to master this, you can do almost any percentage question. But first you must understand what is 100%. Okay. So we ask Shafi'i. So the answer is not 5%. Shafi'i, can you name us a negative number here? Just tell us straight. Come tell us straight. Negative number in this one. Can see now. What's the negative number? Cannot hear lah.
Yes, -3 and
Okay.
-22/7.
But now they say okay. So down here now they say integer. Integer is whole number lah. So -3 only. Okay. Okay. 22/7 you have a decimal. So integer is whole number. Remember that, Whole number can be positive, negative, or 0. So only one answer here lah. Okay. What about a prime number? A prime number, Mr. Shafi. What's about a prime number?
Cube root 9.
Cube root of 9. Cube root of 9 is 3. So prime number is 3, right? Can divide by 3, can divide by 1. Irrational number.
9.
9 is not irrational number. Irrational number cannot be represented on a number line. Maybe a number line. 9 I can represent on number. This one 0, 9 is here. I can represent. I can do like this, right? I say this is number 9. So now down here, what is it? You use your calculator, find out what's the square root of 2. What's your answer?
1.41421356.2.
So is there an n to the number? No n. Right? So how to represent no n to the number? Okay. By the way, since we are talking about no n and all that, at a higher level, you're learning maths. Wow, siapa itu? Okay, at a higher level when you're learning maths is actually about divinity, about God actually. You see, God, there's no beginning, no end. Same thing, numbers, there's no beginning, no end. When you go higher and higher into mathematics, actually it's talking about your creator actually. Now, many people do not know this actually, but I'm telling you, this is what the reality of mathematics is. Okay, there's verses in the Quran which say, even the falling of a leaf, I think it's the falling of leaf. No. But you know mathematically that can be done. Sorry, I missed out on that. But never mind, we go back now to other stuff. There's something I want to share with you just now, but never mind. Okay, we move on to this. Direct proportion we're doing later. Simultaneous equation, we're going to revise again in honor of Mr. Shafi'i. Right, remember you must get rid of one of them. You can do this, right? If you are a little bit confused, you can push the, okay, you can bring the minus y over there. You can have 6x equals to whatever. Then bring this also over there. You get x. Then this one you can times 6. Then you get 6, and then you can minus. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so you try, you try. Here we got the first person to send us the answer. Wow, Inchi, very fast, Inchi. Inchi, your x is wrong. According to this, your x, but your y is correct. So did you find your y first? Yeah, so maybe your substitution was wrong for your x. PE, come back. We are doing this lesson for you, PE, don't run away. PE, salah PE. Sudah salah. Show me your working PE. Okay, the rest just hold on. I need to see Shabi. What do you cancel lah? Okay, thank you. But your handwriting is just like your sister. Although similar to your sister, I think. Let me see, where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Allah, stop. Okay, let us see. I hope you have copied the question because I want to go through Shafi's. Let us see. Shafi, come. You look through. See with me, Okay, so you let this be. You brought over minus. Okay, this one is. I'll put a tick. Okay, where it's generally okay. So you brought the 2y over. It becomes like that. Okay, and then so you're gonna use substitution method. Okay, you put down here 6x minus the thing. Minus what? You see, minus y, okay, equals to 15. Okay, so this one is also okay so far. Let us see whether you times correct. 6 times 4 minus 24, correct. 6 times 2, 12 minus 12, correct. Minus y, correct. Equals to 15, good. So you bring the 24 over, good, you get 39. Well done. So far down here is okay. Down here now, you owe $12, you owe $1. How come you owe $16? Apalah, Shafi. Shafi, this one you can put inside a calculator like that, minus 12, minus 1. Double check it, Shafi. You make a careless mistake that the whole thing is gone lah. Minus 13, not minus 16. Dah lah gini. Correct not? You owe $12. You owe $1. Therefore, you owe total of $13. And then you will get minus 3 lah down here. So your beginning, you're okay. Okay, all right, thank you. Mr. Can you know what to do, right, Shafi? Okay, Ryan, can I see your working now, Ryan? Okay. Come, show me. Don't worry, Ryan. Don't be shy, yeah.
Wait, I share that group. I WhatsApp.
Okay. Inshira, you got the what's your answer for X, Inshira? You send the answer. Your answer not correct, right, for X? 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, well done. Inshi, well done. Inshi ni sekali lah. Get enter into Express lah next year. Huh? Don't want. Why you don't want? Okay, Ryan, let me see. Okay, we do this together, Ryan. We do this together. Okay. So, yeah, you're correct. You brought this over. Well done. You bring the minus y over, you become plus y, right? So 6x equals to, okay, while I think Inshi, you try to do this, you try to do this question, Inshi, while we are waiting, okay? Okay, Inshi, I want to find what is y equals to. Okay, this got nothing to do, this question, just for to keep Inshira occupied. Now, so Ryan, you bring this over down here, you get 15 plus y. You can call this equation 1, no problem. Okay. You are changing now from here to here. This one is the same thing, right? Now this one you can do also the same thing. Now we bring this and we can call it equation 2 if you want to. X now, x equals, so we bring the plus 2 over, become minus 2. So you get minus 4, minus 4 minus 2 lah. Minus 4 minus 2y. Okay. Now, you want to make it the same, you can times this by 6. You can get 6x, but you must also times this whole thing by 6. You can do like that. So 6x is equal to, like that. You can put like this. You can times out already, like you can times out. 6 times 4 minus 24. 6 times 2 minus 12y. So this is your equation 2. Can you see now, Ryan? Now I have equation 1 telling me 6x is equals to this. Equation 2, 6x equals to this. Therefore, this must be equal to this. Because both are equal to 6x. Correct, right? So now I can put 15 plus y. You see, I've gotten rid of the x already, plus y. This is one way of doing, okay? You can use this method, no problem. Shafi was using the substitution method. So Shafi, what's your answer, Shafi? You got y equals to 3. What about x, Shafi? So what do you do now? 15 plus, no, not 15y lah. Sorry, 15 plus y. I must copy correctly. I don't copy wrong. 15 plus y is equals to minus 24 minus 12y. So we solve it. We solve it. So now how to solve? We can bring this y over this side. Right? So you got 12y plus y. And then the 15 we bring over that side. Okay, we bring that side. So you get plus 15 become minus 15 and minus 24 minus 15. You get minus 39. Okay, you owe $24. If you don't know this one, let's say you're confused, use your calculator straight. Minus 24 minus 15. You all know how to use your calculator with minus 24, right? You don't put the minus, there's a special way of putting the minus, so you get minus 39. Okay, one of these days I have to test you one by one to see whether you know how to do using your calculator. So you can check. So 13y equals to minus 30y. When you divide, 39 divided by 13, you get minus 3. Y equals to minus 3. Then you substitute lah. Okay, Ryan, you can see how it goes, Ryan, for this one. So, Shafi, what's your answer, Shafi? Shafi, minus 10. Hey, Shafi, you show me your working again. Show me your working. Show me working, show me working. Macam mana dapat minus 10? Shafi, show me. Shafi, frozen, Shafi. Frozen, Shafi. You sure what is y equals to? Okay, wait. Hold on. Shafi. Sekejap Syafiq. I cannot see Syafiq lah. He disappear lah, this guy. He's the magician Syafiq hilang Syafiq. One more time Syafiq. Me cannot see you. Syafiq. Your screen is blank. Yeah, show me. Show me you're working. Working. Syafiq, show me you're working Syafiq. I cannot see anything. Syafiq. He lagging this guy. Okay, anyway, we go back to this one. I forgot what's the question Inshira. Later you send me you're working. I want to check whether you're correct. So the next one, Mr. Ryan, you substitute substitute y equals to -3 into, let's say you want to substitute here this one. Okay, you can take one of the equation was like that, right? 6 equals to -4 minus 2y. Then just substitute in x equals to -4 minus 2, then you put a y down here. Y is -3. -2 times -3 is +6. Am I correct? +6 Alamak, what is the answer there? I've done something wrong. Was it -3y equals -3, right? -2. Oh, +2. Yeah, sorry. Correct. Become +6. -4 plus 6 is correct. 2 correct. Well done. For a while I got confused. Okay, this is your answer. Shafi, do you know how to get your answer? You sure? Okay, you got to spot your mistake and find out. Okay, initially later you show me your working. Have you found out what's y not? You know how to do? Don't know? I forgot the question. Okay, never mind. I'll go through that later. You look tired. Have you been making ketupat? No, you don't make such stuff. All right, so they ask you what's x and y. Okay, great. Okay, can you try this one? I do not know whether you're tested on this thing, but in case you're tested on, can you try? Find out the value of x. Shafi'i say x equals to, oh, you got x equals to, well done for this now. This time says 69, okay, congratulations. What about y and z? What about the rest? Can you all see that? You need it to be bigger. I'll make it bigger for you guys. You're supposed to find x, y, and z. X, y, and z. Well done, Shafi'i. Z is correct. Y is 49. How you get that? It looks like more than 90, you know. Sorry, Y is 49. Okay, we'll come to that in a moment. Hold on, I've not solved that. Okay, Inshira, yeah, your X is correct. Y. Y is correct, Shafi, well done. Okay. So Ryan down here, this is an isosceles triangle. This one, Mishan, this one over here, I'm going to show you now. Can you see this one? When they indicate this, that means this is also equals to X. Now, three angles in a triangle add up to 180. You want to find these two? Take 180 minus 42. You get 138. If you want to find what is X, 138, because this is 2X is equals to 138. X is equals to 138 divided by 2. You get 69. Again, isosceles, these two are the same. All right. For Z, it's very simple. Z, Inshira, Z and Ryan. Can you see no Z? They even give you a clue. It's a Z. Z. Zoom. Z. Z. Can you see? This is equal to 20. So Ryan, 20 is here. Z. So your next one is what? What is Y? Okay, what is Y?
What is 20?
20. But how do we know it's 20? Okay, the answer they say is 49. We ask Shafi. Shafi, can you explain how you get 49? Do you know how you get 49?
The 180 minus 69.
180 minus 69 down here you get 1, 1, 1. Is it correct? Now this is also 1, 1, 1 also, you know, because this is a parallelogram. So its opposite sides are equal. So take 180 minus 111 minus 20. You'll get your balance 49 on here. Am I correct? Is that how you did it, Shafi? Yes, huh?
Yes.
So you must remember, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So if this is 49, 20, 69, this whole side must be 69 also. Okay. Yeah, we move on. We move on now. We move on. We won't do this. Okay, we won't. Shafi, you must be the one to plot this one. You have to plot down here and show us. Okay. And then they ask you now, find the gradient. After that, find the gradient. You know what's a gradient? Is a slope, huh? Is a slope. So how to find the slope? You try. Okay, Shafi, you must, for 1A, only Shafi do lah. Okay, but your check to see whether his answer is correct. Because his exam is Tuesday, is it? Mark point X, Shafi. Point A, point A. Put an X and mark point A. Shafi, you know, Inshira, she's falling asleep there. Cannot, Shafi. Cannot ask Ryan to do it. Yeah. Correct, more or less correct, yeah. We help him a little bit, we shift a little bit. Like that. So this is point A, right? A is 3, 5. So from here, x-axis go 3, y-axis 5. Okay, more or less. Okay. They want you now to find the gradient of the line L1. This is L1 on here. What is the gradient? Now you don't need to think, just tell me. We ask you one by one. Inshira, Ryan, and Shafi, what is the gradient? Gradient means slope. What's the gradient? This has the same gradient as the floor on which you are stepping on. You are stepping on a floor now, right? The floor has this gradient, a straight line. What is the gradient? Anyone knows not? Gradient means slope. Is there a slope? The slope is what? It's straight line. Slope means it must be slightly up, you know. Slope, you're going up a slope. You see, I go up a slope, I go down a slope. But this is now no slope. No slope means the gradient is 0. Okay, if let's say the line is like that, because this line is this way, right? No slope. No slope means the gradient is 0. If the line is like that, straight line, like a wall, then you say it is undefined. Okay? But now down here, the next one, L2 you can find. Find the gradient. How to find the gradient? You got to do that triangle thing or use formula. Please use either one. Okay, I am now going to enlarge this thing so that you can see clearly. You are supposed to find the gradient of L2. L2 gradient. Gradient of L2. You can draw on this if you want to. You all remember how to get gradient now? Okay, first of all, okay, I show you by, you all know, then I leave you all to do it. Inshira, you know? Forgot already or no? Okay, so now we can draw a man. Imagine this man is here. Oh, sorry. We can draw a man. We draw a man. Can you see the man is going up the hill? The man is going up the hill. So if going up the hill means it's a positive gradient. If let's say the line is like that, we say the man is going down the hill. Going down the hill means it's a negative gradient. Means what? Negative gradient, what is it? Okay, so when you have your equation y equals to, let's say, 2x, let's say plus 5, example. This number here is the gradient. If this is positive, means the line is going up this way. If this is negative, means this one is going down this way. Okay, so now how to find the gradient? Well, all you need to do is you need to draw or use a formula. So I'm going to show you both. If you want to draw, choose 2 points. 1 point here and another point. Both formulas, so you need 2 points. I choose this one because the y-axis is -2. The x-axis is 0. It's very clear. I'm not going to choose here. I do not know what number this is. Down here, what number is it? Is it 0 point? Is it 1, 0.5? What number is it? 1 point? I don't know. So I must choose a very clear point. 2 points, okay? So 1 point I choose here. Another one, maybe it can be, what about here? This is a good point because it's 4 and then 0. So I'm going to write the coordinates here. Okay, we can use 2 methods. We can do the drawing of triangle or the formula. And what are the coordinates? Coordinates down here is x-axis first. X is 0 for this one. Y is -2. Okay, let's call this point 1. Okay, point 2, x is 4, y is 0. So 4, 0. Now, if you want to draw a triangle, you can draw like that. See, you draw that. Can you see a triangle out here? Sorry, over. Terlajak. Okay, from here to here, the formula is take height divide by base. Height is how many? 1, 2. 2 units. 2 units. Base down here, from here to the triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Just take height divided by base, 2 divided by 4, you get half. Half. Yes. And is it positive? Yes, because the man is walking up the slope as on top is positive. So this is the gradient. So y equals to half x. This is your gradient. Now, if you want to plus the c, let us see. It cuts the y-axis at -2. So this is the equation of the graph. Now, some of you might not like this triangle method. Okay, so how? So you take point 1 and point 2. There's a formula of finding gradient. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So down here, how to do? So let us look. Point 2, y2, this is y, right? y2 is 0. 0 minus y1. y1 is here, point 1. y1 is -2. So -2 over x2. x2 is here, 4. Minus x1. x1 is 0 down here. So what do you get? See here? Minus -2 become +2. 4 minus 0, 4. 2 over 4 is half lah, same thing. Can you see not? Same thing not? We are getting the same thing. This is formula method. So what is the formula? You must have 2 points. And you label one on the point 1, 2. Can you label it as 2 and 1? Can also, no problem. Okay. Then you take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's it. You see, what is this y2? You go to point 2. This is point 2, right? Look at the coordinates. This is x and y. So this is y2 lah. Right for you. I write a different color down here so that you're very clear. I do not want you to be blur. You don't understand. This is y2. Why you call this y2? Because this is point number 2. And this is the y coordinate. Then this one is what? This is the y coordinate for point 1. So we call this y1 lah. -2 is y1. Then x2. x2, we go to point 2. This is the x coordinate. So this is x2. And what is this? This is x1 lah, because this is point 1, the x coordinate. Then you put in the values of your y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can call this point 1, can call this point 2, whatever you want lah. So long as you find 2 clear points on the graph. Don't go and pilih, I put a point down here, I choose a point down here. It's not on the graph. Must be on the graph. Graph means a line lah. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, Shafi, okay not Shafi? Okay, you must be very clear. Move on to the next one. See, they ask you what is the y-intercept. So we ask Shafi, what is the y-intercept, Shafi? I just asked you, what is the y-intercept? Just tell us.
4.
4. Is it 4? 5 or 6? All are wrong answers actually. Or 7. What is y-intercept? Y-intercept is the point at the y-axis where the graph cuts the y-axis. This graph there, this graph, it cuts the y-axis at what number? This is the y-axis, no? This x-axis.
2.
-2. So -1, -2, -3. You can't see the minus. Okay? So this is -2. Then what is the equation? Equation on the line I already show you, right? What is equation on the line? You must go use this formula. Y equals to, right? The gradient is half. So we put it half x. Then you say y-intercept -2. This is the grade. This is your equation. Simple. Okay, but we need to revise and revise and revise. Look, I learned this 30 years ago. I can still remember. You know why? I had no tuition teacher. I had to learn from the textbook myself. At Sec 2, I failed. Sec 3, fortunately, I got a teacher who taught me a little bit and I could understand. The whole of Sec 3, Sec 4, I studied the maths textbook. I went going, I say, why? All the other subjects, I didn't do, because I spent all my time on maths. Got A1 for maths, but the rest, koyak lah. So now you have a tutor, you can ask the tutor whatever you want to ask, you can ask. And more important, you need to do practice on your own. If you don't ask me, that means you won't be able to progress as fast. But I leave it to you because you are adults already, right? You're adults today. You say, I'm not adult. I'm still a teenager. Teenager means you're adult lah. In the olden days, you get married now. Okay, all of you might become bapa already. Shafi'i might have children. Ryan also children. Inshira, you might have 2-3 children. Yeah. Yes, really. I do not know whether you believe that, but this is true. You got to expand. Guys, you got to make sure you master Sec 2 maths now, so that E-maths will be easy for you next year. Okay, I'm not teaching Sec 3 maths. I only specialize in primary 4 to secondary 2 because that's where our community needs most help. If the Muslim community can get this primary 4 to Sec 2 correct, we will have so many people who pass and excel in maths. Remember, for this one is number times number, letter times letter. Okay, let us see now. Anyone. Okay, we have a first answer here. Okay, inaccurate, Ryan. You got inaccurate. All cube like that. Okay, let us see whether it's right. Inaccurate also. Inaccurate, Shafi'i. You're waiting for Inshira. What about Inshi? Jangan mabuk, Inshi. Inshi dah paling pusing-pusing gini. Saya thinking doing the tawaf. I say, no, I'm not doing the tawaf. I'm doing the certain dance lah. All right, okay, we go step by step. Okay, Inshi, you know how to do now, Inshi? Mabuk lah, you mabuk already lah. You know, I sometimes teach drunk students. What face to face? I had a drunk student the other day. I was teaching in Pasir Ris. What is drunk, man? So take number times number. Now, why they put a bracket here? Because you cannot have two signs. If they put plus times and minus, they become very confusing. So they bracket it up. So don't worry about the sign first. 2 times 2 times 3, 6. A times A squared, Shafi'i, A squared. Jangan lupa, Cik B. B squared times B cube. Plus times minus. So now we may need more practice in this now. Some of you are confused. Why A times A squared? Okay, see, A times A. Okay, that means when you put A squared means A times A lah. Okay, hold on. So you write this small 2 down here. It means A times A. When you have A plus A, this is 2A. This is 2A. Okay. So now what about B? You know what is this B, right? This means B times B, right? B times B. B squared lah. B times B. B squared. Then times one more B. B cube lah. See, B to the power 3, correct lah? So you can actually plus the powers. This is actually to the power 1. Okay, Sec 3 you learn now. B, or I think later Sec 2, inshallah. You can plus the powers. 2 plus 1 get 3. Okay, but I'm not going to teach you that yet. Okay. Then A is to the power 1 to the power 1. 1 plus 1 get 2, A to the power 2. So this is your answer. Can you try now? I give you my own question, okay? 15, 5 lah. 5x square y times 7 y square z. What is your answer? Anybody. Come on, anybody. Okay, Ryan, come on, Ryan. Number times number, Ryan. Number times Ryan. 5 times 7, Ryan. Come on. 5 times 7. 5 times 7. 35. Okay, x square. There is no x square here, right? So we no x or something here. So we just put x square here. Okay, so x square is here. So y times y square. Same like this, you see? B square times b, you get b cube. Y times y square. Dah tak boleh tahan. Y cube. Z, just z. This is your answer. Okay, maybe you're a little bit too tired. Never mind. We'll move on, and then we will try it next week now. Okay, we try it next week. Okay, can you try this too? 9 minutes more. Okay, we got one answer so far. And Shira. Oh, there's now, okay, there's now you gave the answer, not bad, huh? You got the answer correct just now. So this one, you say the answer is this. And Shira, your answer is correct. Okay, so you check, huh? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. X times x, x square. X times 3y minus 3xy. 5y times x plus 5xy. 5 times 3 minus 15 here, y square. Now, we let this be the fourth term. Huh? This is like the center term. So we leave it in the center. So x square, 5 minus 3 is plus 2. 2xy minus 15y square. Okay, all right. And the next one. Okay, Inshi, okay, well done for the next one. Next one, you must also times it out lah. Okay. What about Shafi and Ryan? Okay, I'm going to go through shortly, yeah, in 1 minute's time. Inshira, you don't have any questions for me, eh? When you finish your exam?
Last week.
You got your results, eh?
Yeah.
Send me your results.
Okay.
You can also, yeah, you send me what's your result, how much you get, how much.
Wait.
Or you have this is different from the other days, right? The other day was
What you mean?
the work. Alamak, apa ni? Oh, Zahira, now I'm hearing her voice. Okay, so that one is okay, I forgot. Okay, never mind. W times W, W square. W times 3, 3W. 3 times W, 3W. 3 times 3, 9. So you get W square plus W square plus 6W plus 9. Okay. All right, I think we may have to do one last one. So maybe last two. Can you factorize this? This factorization. Can we do these two first? Let's see what you can do. No, that's your WA, kan? Your SA1? No SA1.
My school don't have SA1. They only call it WA, like weighted assessment.
Oh, okay, weighted assessment. Okay. All right, that's the other day you told me, kan? You got to try. You can get higher lah. Find out. I mean, it's quite good. Is this last year? Do you pass your maths? Sorry, last year.
Last year. Yeah, I did. Like I think only one time I failed, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So not so bad, not so bad.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, the first one, Shafi, well done. Okay, we'll do these 3 questions. Okay, A and B is more or less similar type of factorization. C is going to be completing the square. We have 3 minutes more. 3 minutes more. Okay, okay.
Teacher, is that one 18 minus 8x square?
Yeah, x square. Yeah, 8x square. Okay, so this one, the first one, first one. You extract the same number. Both of them can divide by 5. So extract the 5. So y plus 5. Say y plus 5. 5 times y, 5y. 5 times 5, 25. Okay. 5 times y, 5y. 5 times 5, 25. So we move on to the next one. For the next one, you can take out what? You can take out a 2, and that's all you can take out, right? You can take out a 2. But actually this one might be, once you take out a 2, it's a little bit complex. This one, okay, you all must be able to see the trick one. Okay, so we'll stop at B. Okay, we'll stop at B. But I want you to have a look carefully at B. When you divide by 2, you get 9 minus 4 x squared. Now notice what's inside here. This is a square. This is a square. Once this is a square, this is a square, I can tell you what the thing automatically is. Okay, you can do something like this. Square, but must minus with a minus sign. So 1 is going to be plus, 1 is going to be minus. What times what equals to 9? 3 times 3. See, I'm doing a shortcut method. You might be confused by this. So what times what equals to minus 4x. 2x here, minus 2x here. This is the factorization of this, no? See, why is this so? This is like x square minus not plus 4x, not minus 4x. Okay, cannot be. You must factorize like that first, because 4 times 4 is 16. 9 times 9 81. You don't have 81 and all down here. So down here now is like minus let's say 16. How to factorize this? There's only 2 down here. So one is plus, one is minus. So I explained before, maybe you forgot lah. So we need to revise this. X plus 4, x minus 4. I don't think you remember, but this is something you need to do by completing the square. What's completing the square? Like that. So x square here. 4 minus 4, you get minus 16 here. So 4x and minus 4x equals to 0. So your center is 0. Okay, I think maybe we have to revise this lah. We will start on the next topics and then we revise this. So we'll stop here. Wish you the best, Shafi'i. Okay, and the rest of you, both of you. Okay, we'll see you next week. Okay, are you all okay now? Is it too late? 8 o'clock. I hope it's okay lah. I have a tuition right until 7, but yeah, we see how it goes. Okay, if it's too late, then we may adjust lah because Ramadan is over. Okay, then you take care of yourself. Assalamualaikum.